So we have Michelle Tumolo joining us now. Michelle, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on the new opportunity and the new job there at Army. You talk about Army and West Point, and it just stands out no matter what sport or what opportunity you're talking about. For you to be the head coach there now, what is that like?
No, thank you. Thank you for having me on. Thanks for the congrats. I'm still, getting used to it, right? Seeing campus, being on post, and being in the stadium, it's life changing. We're so excited, and just to be here and be at West Point. I mean, you're around greatness everywhere you go. No matter if you're going to the compliance office where I just came from, or if you're in the football stadium, or if you're driving past the barracks, you're around greatness, and nothing excites me more than being the leader of a team, that is full of great young women and cadets.
You talk about being a head coach at any program, and obviously there's a large responsibility when you're talking to parents and bringing their children into your program. But when you talk about Army, not only is there a responsibility to parents, you're leading some of the future leaders of our country. What kind of responsibility has sunk in on you about that kind of challenge that you're accepting?
Oh, of course, it's a great challenge, but how incredible that these young women get to choose to serve. I think it's an incredible opportunity for these women. It's not for everyone, learning that, but what I see as, this opportunity is that these women may be coming from backgrounds of the military, they might not, but this place sells itself. As soon as I came on campus, I saw what this place was about. But it's Army West Point, and now I get to lead. But my role is to be a lacrosse coach. They have, we have an officer representative, we have AIs, we have people that are leading them, on the military side. But I get to be their lacrosse coach, and I am so honored to be that. And I can't wait to coach them and to be that mentor to them. But to take this program to new heights, I'm really thankful for that opportunity.
It's kind of a unique thing for you because you are at a program that obviously as an institution has so much history, but in terms of the lacrosse programs on the women's side, it's relatively new, and they've gotten to really good records in a relatively short amount of time. What is your vision now as you take over a program that has had some success here in only 5 or 6 years of its history?
Of course. Oh, I'm taking over after an incredible head coach in Wagbo, as we all know her. I had a great conversation with her, and it excited me that she was excited that I was taking over. And I respect everything she's done for the past 6 years, and the success that they've had, the wins that they've had. And now it's exciting to take over a program that's been in good hands. I'm lucky to be able to do that. And now I get to put my own spin on it. I get to bring, my passion and my vision to this program. And, there's a lot of unchecked boxes that I can't wait to achieve and get to those goals. And I think those cadets and these players are looking forward to that. And but it doesn't go, unnoticed that the hard work of the coaches before me, they've done a great job, and I'm lucky to take over after them.
What's been the biggest adjustment to realizing you're now coaching at a military academy?
All the acronyms, I just said AI and, the cadets and this and that. I have like a cheat sheet that I go over, and I'm still learning. I heard it takes like about a year to get used to. But my biggest thing is connecting with the players and these cadets. And, I texted the group me. I think you'll think this is really cool, and I think everyone should hear this. I texted the whole team, and I said, hey, everyone text me individually so I can save your number, but also so I can connect. And I didn't get texts back until days later, and they're like, sorry, coach, I was in the field training, or I just got out of the woods, or I just got my phone back. And to me, I'm like, one, don't say sorry. That is, you're doing way cooler stuff than I ever could do in my life. And two, I can't wait to meet you in person and hear about every single thing that you just may have achieved or went through or learned out in the woods. So it is new, it's exciting, it's incredible, but it is such an honor to be able to lead these young women. I'm going to learn more than I've ever learned in my life being here at this incredible academy.
That is an adjustment. 18, 19, 20-year-old kids that aren't tied to their cell phone. That's something new and unique that I think for just about everybody here in the world.
I think it's going to put a new perspective on life, and being attached to the cell phone that we all are so obsessed with, right? It's gonna put some perspective into my life, and that is something that I think is going to honestly change my life for the greater.
You mentioned connecting with your players, and obviously you had a special connection with your team at Wagner. And I think people probably have heard this story by now, but I haven't had a chance to really talk to you about it. When this past year at Wagner, there was issues with the COVID testing, and you took all of the tests and drove them up to Boston in order to make sure they got to the lab in time so that your team could play a game, so they could get all the negative tests and cleared in time to play. And I think that's just such an incredible dedication from a head coach for their players to make sure that they have an opportunity to play a game that they may not be able to play if you don't do that. What is your team, whether it was Wagner then and now Army, what does your team mean to you?
It's everything, Travis. Yeah, that to me is like a small little, experience or opportunity that I got to do for my team. Little do they know, they do more than, I do as a coach. They do for me. They show up every day. They give me, there's one of me, there's the 30 plus of them. And this is why I coach, for the players on the team, for those opportunities, for those relationships. But for me, Wagner, I'm going to miss them so much. I had such a good connection with them, and I love them so much. I hope all of them watch this knowing how much I love them and how hard it was for me to leave them. But the feedback I got from every single player that I've, come in contact with the last 3 years has been really incredible to see and to read, and they'll be in my life forever. And it's fun to see that. But, for this new team, it's my everything. It's my why. I'm not here for anyone else but them. So, to be able to, get on the field with them and really put our work in and put the cleats in the turf. It's other opportunities outside of the field that are really life-changing as well. I get to do that with more players here. The roster's a little bit bigger. So I'm really excited for the opportunity. I'm really excited for the challenge, and I'm excited for the future of this Army West Point lacrosse program.
So when does the call go up to your old pal, Kayla Trainer up at Syracuse, saying, hey, when are we going to get this game on the schedule?
Oh, it already happened. She was like, I'm like, I know you're so busy, but no, we actually already got a fall ball thing going. I'm really excited. It's tied to an alumni weekend. But holy cow, I couldn't be happier for that Kayla Trainer. Most deserving. She's going to do incredible things there at my alma mater. But yeah, hopefully we'll get in the dome. I got to get this Army West Point team up there to the dome, just like Coach Alvarezzi's been doing.
Yeah, that would be a cool rivalry to get going on the women's side, just like we see in the men's game. Finally, before we let you go, you're still playing and you're getting ready for the Athletes Unlimited inaugural season coming up here in the next week. What are your expectations for this new league?
Yeah, no, I keep saying opportunity, right? Again, it's an opportunity to play. It's an opportunity to put women's lacrosse again on that upward map, right? On that upward scale, getting it in front of fans, but also getting it on TVs. And personally, I get to play. I get to play the sport I love. I get to learn. I get to create. I get to give back. But from an outside perspective, I also get to put, Army out there as well. Now that I'm playing and I'm the Army, Noto family head coach, I get to do that. And I told my players, I'm so sorry that I'm not going to be here for 5 weeks, but just know that I hope I'm making you proud and representing, our program in the best way. But no, I'm just really grateful, because my years are limited, coming to a close soon. But yeah, it's really exciting. So can't wait.
Part of that league is if you're a captain, you get a chance to pick a team. So if you're lucky enough to be a captain and you get the first pick, who is it?
I think I said this to you before, but I have to say Kayla, and the reason is because not only is she the best, but she's a dual player. She can be on the draw circle winning us goals, but also putting the ball in the back of the net and dishing out some assists. Yeah, so that would be my first pick. I'm sticking to it. Months later,
Yeah, I just had to make sure it's not going to change because we're this close now to playing this season. Hey, Michelle, congratulations. We wish you the best of luck there at Army, and good luck as you continue your playing career as well. We'll be watching.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate it. And go Army. Hope to see you soon.